Next, we will start with the macros. We are finished up with the procedure and we will now start with the macro. As I said you, the small sequence of a code of the same pattern. The procedure is used for a large set of program and the macro is used for a small set of program. So what is the macros? A small sequence of codes of the same pattern repeated frequently at different places which perform the same operation on the different data of the same data type are called as a macro. Macro is called as the open subroutine. When called, the code written within the macro are executed automatically. Macro should be used when it has a few program statements. This simplifies the programming process. What is a macro? The macro are useful over a procedure. When the number of instruction is less, therefore when the subprogram contains less than 10 instruction, that time you have to use the macros, and that is a more sufficient to use in such cases when it is a less than 10 instruction. The assembly directive macro is used to define a macro and to indicate that the body of the procedure had ended. The assembly directive use the end m. एंड एम का मतलब है एंड ऑफ दी मैक्रो, जैसे एंड पी का मतलब है एंड ऑफ द प्रोसीजर, उसी तरह एंड एम का मतलब है एंड ऑफ द मैक्रो. सो व्हाट आर द एग्जीक्यूशन प्रोसेस ऑफ द मैक्रो? एवरी टाइम अ मैक्रो इज कॉल्ड, द असेंबलर ऑफ द माइक्रो प्रोसेसर places the entire set of instruction of the macro in the main line program from where the call to the macro is made. Okay, then the execution time of the macro is faster as compared to the procedure because there is no need to integrate the link like a macro. यहाँ पे आपको integration नहीं करना है, आपको क्या करना है, डायरेक्टली एग्जीक्यूट करना है. सो यू डोंट रिक्वायर्ड मोर टाइम, सो इट रिक्वायर्ड फास्टर एंड इट इज सिंपली loaded into the main memory. So overtime is avoided as a calling and returning does not take place. The macros require a large amount of memory because it is every time it is loaded into the memory. The machine code it is containing the generated every time the when the macro is called. The macro has capable of handling the parameter within their definitions, and we can pass them in the statement which calls the macro. So these are the some things about the macros. So as we move up to the procedure to the macro, we will see the some things. The macro is defining something that covers a large amount in or a large size. And an example, macro is a study of a key driving aspects of the economy. It is called as a macro. As you see the difference between a macro and procedure, we have to understand some things. That is, it is the macro is used for the small scale program. Okay. The next thing is that the macro is a sequence of an instruction that is assigned by a name and they could be anywhere in the program. In the NASM, that is a different types of software, TASM, MASM, NASM, macros are defined the that is macro and end macro. So the we can see in the previous, first we will see the some advantages of a macro. Simplify and reduce the amount of repetitive coding, reduce errors caused by repetitive coding, makes program more readable, execution time is less as compared to procedures as no extra instructions are required. So these are the macro advantages. Okay, so what are the procedure versus macro? As we will discuss what is a procedure, but for again we can discuss. Procedure does not occupy a minimum memory space than a macro. In macro, machine code is generated for an instruction each time where it is called, but in procedure, machine code for instruction is put only once in the memory. Procedure is accessed by call instruction, whereas macro is accessed with the name given. Okay, so whatever name has to be given, macro has to be accessed. So this is how we can defining the macro. Macro ka definition, this is the general form. The directive macro defining the macro. The directive macro indicate the beginning of a macro, that is a macro. Name of the macro followed the macro and argument if they are specified. End m is also associated with the end of the macro as I discussed with you. So if the example, the macro is evoked by using the, so we have a number of parameters specifies, we have a number of we have number of parameters, macro name. So macro is invoked by using the macro name along with the necessary parameter. when you need to use some sequence of instruction many times in a program, you can put those instruction in a macro and use it instead of writing the instruction all the time. Okay, fine. So the next is that if the example, a very common need for a program is to write a string for character in the screen for displaying a string character. So now we can see that the some example. So this is a move E D X comma L E N. Okay, so like that we have a move edx comma len, we have a move edecx comma message for the like ebx1 for file description, eax for a system call, and a 0x80, that is the integer 0x80. This is for calling the kernel. Understand? For move edx comma len means you have to message the length of the whatever macro for message, for messaging or writing something. For ebx comma 1 इसी तरह आपको लिखना है move ebx comma 1. This is for a file description. For ex comma 4 for the system call, and last one is 0x80. It's for a kernel. In the above example, we can display in the EAX, we can see that the EAX, EBX, ECX, EDX. So this is the ATS function call. So we have a code, data and stack. This is all segments. So each time you need to display on a screen, you need to save this register on the stack, invoke the int ATH, and then restore the original value of the register from the stack. So we have observed that some instruction like imul, rdu, int, its need to some of the information to be stored in the some particular register and even return values in some specific register. If the program was already using those register for keeping important data, then the existing data from this register should be saved in the stack and restored after the instruction is executed. So these are the some things about the macros. So this is the some things about the macros. What does exactly macro is done? So as I tell you, so the same some things I am telling you about the macros and the procedure is that. So this is a simple form. Example, we have a print macro MES. In a previous example, we said with different storage we can store in that. Okay. So this is how the macro and procedure has to be done. Then you can see the example here, the macro MES, move AX09H, LEADX MES. End M means end of the macro. So the above macro is used to display a string specified in the argument MES on the screen when evoked by the main program as given in the next slide. I will show you in the lecture. So basically I want to show you this is a simple program of the macro. So you can see that before I am telling you what is the difference between a near and far. So the near means within a same class code segment. The far near means within a same code segment. Replace old IP with a new IP. Value of a IP is pushed on the stack, so that is called as an intra segment. The far means within different code segment. Replace old pairs CS and IP with a new pair. वहाँ पे सिर्फ IP था, old IP आपको change करना था. फार में आपको CS IP लगने वाला है. It is called as an inter segment. Okay. So return procedure मैंने क्या बोला? The procedure which can be interrupted and use and re-entered without losing or writing or erring. मतलब आप कोई भी डेटा आप लूज नहीं कर सकते, आप re-entrant procedure कर रहे हो तो. Recursive procedure कर रहे हो तो if the procedure call itself, that is called as a recursive procedure. So as I show you the comparison of a macros and a procedure, the big advantages using a procedure is that machine code for the group of instruction in the procedure need to be loaded into the main memory. So the disadvantages is we required a need for the stack. Macro का advantages है the group of instruction we bracket and give the name to at the start of the program. So using macro avoid the overhead time. So this is involved in a calling and returning from the procedure. So this is a simple macro. Defining the macro without the parameter, we require push AX, BX, CX, DX. This is in the first chapter. We can see that. For the passing the parameter in the procedure, we require a register and a memory location and a stack. Okay, so this is your macro and procedure. We have a call and return statement. So the writing the procedure, how we can avoid writing the same sequence of instruction again and again for the procedure. And for the macro, the call and return process, as we know, call का मतलब है stores the address of the next instruction to be executed after the call instruction to stack. The address is called as the return address. And RET, that is a calling instruction. RET means end of the procedure. It copies the value from the stack back to the instruction pointer. कॉल में आपकी कोई भी वैल्यू कॉपी नहीं होती है, रिटर्न में यू हैव टू कॉपी द वैल्यू. सो दिस इज योर कॉल एंड रिटर्न इंस्ट्रक्शन. सो दिस इज अबाउट योर macros. So you can see here is a data segment. We write down the some input data and the data, and then we will start with the code segment. We assign the data segment, that is DS data, and we print something that is called macro print to display a string. So we display the one of the string, then we end with the code, we end with the macro, and we end with the main program. So this is the simple macro procedure. Regarding the practical, for the practical, this is a simple and a small chapter. That is the fifth chapter is all about the macros and the procedure. So this is a very small chapter. We don't require a more time. For the third and the fourth chapter, as I told you, in the fourth chapter, the all the things about the third chapter is already covered, but I didn't given the name to the video as a third and fourth chapter. So you have to understand that. And about the practicals, as I tell you, that I am sharing some videos that in the last time we have a subject like a digital technique. For the IF we have a digital technique and microprocessor. So in that we have all the codes that is related to the microprocessor, that is the same for the U and same for the information technology department. So the subject is for the computer, so you have to refer the video for a practical for that. And whatever we have to discuss in the lecture, whatever your query has to be done. And the lecture is from the Wednesday and the Thursday. Each Wednesday and Thursday, you have any doubt you can ask. I will assign the assignment and the quizzes. Most time I will assign the quiz to understand how the exactly questions are coming in the exams. Okay. So this is the fifth chapter. We end up with the fifth chapter. This is the macros and procedure, and all the things I will discuss in the lecture about the in detail. Okay. So all the chapter video are done here. Thank you.